That is my microphone.
I know. That's why I'm using it.
Um,
Can I get close to it?
no. Why don't you breathe on your own microphone?
Well, my microphone's off right now. I just want to use yours.
Well, you're off right now,
okay.
too.
So this next one's like a quadruple hit, huh?
Oh, my God. I'm so excited.
Like all four at once?
All four at once.
And was initiated by someone who just recently passed.
Yep.
Okay, I gotta do my open. Hi, this is Brian White. Welcome to Season 3, Episode 45 of Celebrity Soul Speak with Brian and Renee. Interviews from the other side. The Golden Girls. My wife Renee is a spirit communicator. She speaks to those on the other side. And I've been a radio personality for over 50 years. The other side established communication with us because they wish to stay in touch with this dimension. They are our teachers, the invisible knowledge that helps us on our way. They have much to share and hope that those who listen will reflect on their messages.
We're on a mission to bridge the gap between the other side and humanity. Thank you to our listeners in Afghanistan, Albania, Algeria, Angola, Argentina, Australia, Austria, Bahrain. I did it. Bangladesh, Belarus, Belgium, Brazil, Bulgaria, Canada, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Cuba, Cyprus, and the Czech Republic. So, more next time. We'll do the D's. This conversation was recorded live. The only editing done was to speed up the responses from our guests. The dear departed sometimes speak slowly. I'm a big fan of the Golden Girls. My kids and grandkids are fans of the show as well. They grew up watching Estelle Getty, Rue McClanahan, B. Arthur, and Betty White in this popular sitcom, which originally ran from 1985 to 1992. You can still see the show today on various cable channels. Their humor is timeless and spans generations. Separately, they were successful prior to their stint on The Golden Girls. B. Arthur began her career on stage in 1947. She won a Tony Award in 1966 for Best Featured Actress in a Musical for playing Vera Charles in Mame. She went on to play Maude Finley on the sitcoms All in the Family, 1971-2, and Maude, 1972-78, before her role as Dorothy Spornak. Estelle Getty, who played the matriarch of the group and Dorothy's mother, was actually the youngest of the bunch, even though she played the oldest character. Getty was 60 years old when she began her acting career in theater in 1982, and in 1985 was chosen to play Sophia Petrillo. Rue McClanahan, actress and comedian, best known for her roles on television as Vivian Harmon on Maude, 72-78, Aunt Fran Crowley on Mama's Family in 83-84, and Blanche Devereaux, for which she won an Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series in 1987. Betty White almost made it to 100. She was just weeks from her centennial birthday. White earned a Guinness World Record for longest TV career by an entertainer female in 2014, and in 2018 for her lengthy work in television. White received 8 Emmy Awards in various categories, 3 American Comedy Awards, 3 Screen Actor Guild Awards, and a Grammy Award. She has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and was a 1995 Television Hall of Fame inductee. You may remember Betty from her television appearances on The Mary Tyler Moore Show, 73-77, and Hot in Cleveland, 2010-15. These 4 personalities came together and created a comedic synchronicity seldom seen. The Golden Girls theme song, Thank You for Being a Friend, written by Andrew Gold, is in everyone's head at one time or the other. So when Betty White passed recently, I was ready. I'd been planning a Golden Girls reunion for a while now. So I waited for her to get settled. Then I called on Betty and the girls. Hi, thank you for taking the time to speak with me. Betty said, "Oh, we're thrilled to have the opportunity to communicate." B says, "We've been waiting for Betty to arrive so we could have all the members of the band present." Rue said, "Thank you for relaying our communications." Estelle said, "Yes, we are grateful." What was it about the show that made it such a hit? B says, "I think it was the subject that people could relate to. Each character had a quality or qualities that resonated with people, no matter the age." What made you a fan? Oh, on the hot seat. Okay. Well, I agree with your comment. I think the characters represented a piece of each one of us. We all have a little Rose, Sophia, Dorothy, and Blanche in us. They're just different facets of our personality, and these characters spoke to that. Rue said, well, see, some people do get it. Estelle said, we resonate with most people on some level. So, what were you here to teach mankind? What was your mission? Was it through the characters you portrayed or through something in your life? Betty said, my life and part of my mission there was to help animals. Betty allowed me a platform to talk about our relationship with our furry souls. I like to think that our benefit to mankind was one moment of happiness and laughter. B said, there's something about making people happy, making them laugh. It's satisfying. It makes you feel good because you made them feel good. Estelle said, yes, a moment to leave behind your mind and enjoy. And Rue said, yes to all, getting away from yourself for a moment. Life here's hard. You know that. I hear from many on your side that life is supposed to be fun. If so, why did the universe make it so hard to navigate? Estelle said, ooh, my turn. You make it hard. I learned this while I was there. Once I had the revelation that I was making my life hard, I stopped. Then I felt free. B says, I agree with that. Betty says, I'm still discovering, but from what I've seen so far, I agree. Unfortunately, most people don't realize that they are the cause of their suffering. But it seems that there's a cap on happiness. You can only be happy for so long. B says, there has to be a balance. It sometimes seems like someone may have a life full of unhappiness, but in reality, that's not true. They're just not recognizing, not allowing the happiness to take its turn. What is your advice to mankind? Betty says, stop treating each other and animals with disrespect. You're all living beings, beings of light, all just trying to survive that lifetime. It isn't something to be won. All will perish. So why try to be superior? B said, like Betty said, you can't take it with you. It doesn't matter what you amass in that adventure. You came in with nothing. You leave with nothing. There is nothing. Estelle said, you make your experience. Make yours fun. Rue said, we have a mission, but that doesn't mean that you can't find joy, even if your mission is not a happy one. Even one moment of joy is better than none at all. Oh, thank you so much for speaking to us. We welcome your advice, your comments, and most of all, well, we thank you for being a friend. You knew that was coming, right? This is not easy for me, this thing that I do. It takes a lot of energy to reach the other side, the higher dimensions. You can do this too, you know. 2 things. Meditate and be healthy. In order to communicate, you need to be able to still your mind to the endless chatter. You learn this through meditation. Start slow, 3 minutes every day. Then gradually increase your frequency and time with what feels right to you. Being healthy means eating right and getting enough exercise. You need physical strength to hold the vibration, the wavelength that allows your communication. Otherwise, like your cell phone, you have no service. Thanks for listening. See you next time.
Thanks for joining us. Join Celebrity Souls Speak on Facebook at facebook.com/The Celebrity Souls Speak. And check out Renee's blog at commonsenseinwilmingtonnc.blogspot.com. Sense spelled CENTS.